And I'm actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna move my webcam. I'm gonna move it here. Maybe it's better visibility, I don't know. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I
Move the chat as well? Okay, sure. But I mean, I don't really know where to move the chat. Like, where do I move the chat? Like, up here? I don't know where, I'm just gonna keep it here. Alright, that'll do. Okay, that'll do. Hopefully.
did not write, where it shows us a
Also, I
mine
have a cold,
that
so I'm gonna be
supposedly
coughing a lot.
He never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled, it's listening. You can't outsmart it, it's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. 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 Over and over, followed by a sequence of numbers. And that's it. It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed,
Wait,
and this world
what?
already existed.
Wait, so he found a PC just randomly? Wait. For context, I found this laptop in a storage locker and I've been using it as my daily laptop. It already had Minecraft installed, so I've been using that. The world I'm playing on already existed on the computer, but when I loaded up, it looked totally normal. I just now found this area.
From a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed, and this world already existed.
Free
But when
Minecraft, I don't blame him, lol. I mean, yeah, sure enough. No, you have a point. You actually have a point, Sologate. You actually have a point.
Avery first loaded it up, it was
But it
just
does seem a little weird. Like, what is a storage locker? They said he said he found it in a storage locker. What is a? I actually don't know what a storage locker is.
a normal world. He only
Like,
now
is it like one of these? Like where do you find those? In school buildings?
discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So, in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange, and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling. But the
Storage locker is a locker used for storage. For example, a school might have a storage locker to store school supplies. Oh, okay. But damn, like Minecraft on a laptop is crazy. I mean, that, like, Minecraft can't run that well for this guy. I mean, at least not if it's a small laptop.
numbers at the end are clearly some sort of
Actually, to
code.
be fair, I don't know. I'm just talking about shit I don't know. Like, I'm literally streaming on a laptop watching this video, and I have Minecraft on my laptop as
So
well.
maybe we can solve it and figure out
What
what
I
this
just said
book
makes
is
no
talking
sense.
about. Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to decipher it. So, is that it? A strange one-off YouTube video and a dead end? Not quite, because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks, and this time
What?
there is a code, because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than
Wait. What's going on, bro? So these items just appeared in the video?
1, you get a string that perfectly matches the length of a Google Drive link, that when you enter, takes you to a folder. And this is where the true mystery begins. The mystery of a Minecraft world that doesn't exist.
Unemployment behavior. How do people genuinely? Facts. No, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, he found some kind of like link thingy from yeah, from using Minecraft items. Yeah, you're right. That is so that is insane. I didn't even think of that.
Opening the video named Footage 1.
But then again, I mean, Solo Giggity, we're talking about Minecraft players, alright? We're talking about Minecraft players. Keep that in mind. I don't think it's the biggest surprise that they're you know, that they're doing this shit. that they're figuring this out. Like I've seen, like I used to watch the Lifesteal SMP. I don't know if you've seen it, but I used to watch the Lifesteal SMP on YouTube. Like they were finding the most ridiculous glitches in the game just to win a fight, just to win like. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get into it. The Lifesteal SMP is peak unemployment. It is also like it's cinema. It's amazing. It's the most one of the most entertaining things I've ever watched. But the people who are in the SMP are so incredibly unemployed. Like there's just no way around it.
Player in the exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or it's just this book in his inventory. Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this. Nothing weird, it's just a cave, and Avery walks in to begin exploring, until he stops and sees this. It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer, we can see what it is. Moss and
Oh, what? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I heard footsteps.
grass. This is immediately a red flag, because this kind of terrain does not generate...
React later? Okay, sure. Maybe if I have time. I mean... Damn, bro, I didn't expect... Bro, like, this is the thing about streaming that's a bit frustrating. There are so many streams where no one will tune in, so I'll just watch videos that I've already planned for myself, and then just out of nowhere, people will come in and just throw links at me. So, I mean, if I have time and the energy, I will react to it later, but, I mean, this video alone is like 40 minutes, so...
Caves. Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either. And when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices yet another patch of moss in the corner of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it.
I need to find the best way to learn math and science.
I don't need the best
It's
way, bro.
brilliant.org.
I don't need the best way to learn math and science.
Avery
I don't need to
approaches
learn
the
math
clump
and
of
science.
greenery,
But you
and
think I
there
do,
it
like...
is. A tree
Anyway.
unlike any other oak tree in the entire game. Whatever this is, it isn't normal. Avery
Like, what is this, bro? I mean, okay, I guess if he found it, like, if he found the laptop, then we can assume that whoever owned the laptop before had built this, but
He
still.
backtracks a bit, and we get a better look at this shrub, for lack of a better word. And after some hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree. And he does, with no problem. It looks just like a normal tree, except normal trees don't generate underground. And it's not the only one. As Avery goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he passes larger and larger patches of greenery, coming across more shrubs, and even more trees, and even more moss. He pauses to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something else. It's weird, we've only seen stone. And I guess he's right, the walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here. At some point though, Avery's wish gets granted and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger with the trees growing bigger and bigger. Until finally, Avery reaches the end.
What? Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Whoever was playing on this laptop before, extremely unemployed. No, if he found this in like a school storage locker, the dude in school must have been playing this shit during class. What would you do if you were playing Minecraft and you found that in a cave? I would uninstall the game. Wouldn't we all? Like, I'm not dealing with this bullshit. Like, bro, at this point, Herobrine's less scary than that.
Avery stops for several long seconds, just taking everything in. The room is a giant cave of green, with strange, unnaturally large trees forming a staircase on the back wall. The floor is covered in a massive field of moss, scattered with the strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads down the cavern wall, being careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom. He looks around in awe as he explores the chamber, and from closer up, we can see a tunnel right between the massive tree gates. Avery searches around the trees for a few minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build, and we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees stacked on trees, made of spruce, mud, and oak. But the question here is obvious. What is this place? This kind of terrain obviously doesn't generate naturally, so who made it and how does it just appear in Avery's world? Well, if there's any answer to that question, it's through this tunnel, because finally Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room. Avery walks through the mud brick tunnel, turning to glance behind him every few steps, but of course, nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way. Until this happens. Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice,
Bro,
but
what?
at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds, and Avery stares for a few seconds and continues walking. Another pair of torches is gone. I'm not scared of torches turning off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you will be in like a minute or two. Just wait for it.
And then another. I don't know what kind of practical joke this is, but I already heard you in the...
Yeah, nah.
I'm not scared of a game.
Based on a real story? I mean, do you want me to be honest or not? Honest? I mean, here's the thing, right? For this to be actually real, no, it can't be. It literally can't be. Look, even if you found the laptop in the storage locker and, you know, somebody had just built this insane, what do I even call this, cave system thingy? Like, ain't nobody gonna, like, there's just no way for the torches to go out like that in, like, a single player world. But I think this is more of like a... It serves the purpose of being like a story video kind of thing. I think everything that has happened so far could have been real, considering that the laptop was used before you started playing, all the way until the torches started going off in single player. That's when you know there's something supernatural happening. Well, that's literally what I said. Like, that's the thing, bro. Yeah, I mean, I guess in order for this to be real, ghosts need to be real also. Alright, sure, if we go ahead and assume that, then sure. I mean, why not, right? Maybe then it could be real. Maybe then it could be realistic, alright? Like, what do you want me to say, bro? I think, like, the video's obviously supposed to be, like, what's the word? It's supposed to be entertaining to watch, alright? It's supposed to be like a find out what happened video, like a mystery video thingy. That's the thing. When you watch this, you want to find out what this place is.
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared, but I felt compelled. I've never felt like that in my life.
Imagine creating 3D characters faster
Yeah,
than
imagine,
ever, with
imagine,
absolute
imagine.
ease, with any look.
Keep keep imagining. To be fair, there are plenty of magic stuff in the universe, but every time we've discovered that magic, people just call it science. Levitation, nah, magnets, a rock which has an aura of death, nah, uranium. That, you have a point, but here's my counter argument. My counter argument is that that's when we're talking about the unknown, and I feel like so far, like think about it, we've been on, like, okay, you know what, actually I can't argue with that. Like, I can't say I agree with you, but I also I can't disagree with you. Because the thing about life is that we don't know why we exist, bro. We don't even know if if what we're experiencing is real. We don't really have anything to really back up our science. So therefore, it's just kind of like a circular argument thing. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say, well, actually no, like ghosts don't exist because science has proven it. Like, obviously not, but at the same time, we have some kind of like code of science where we know that, oh, you know, we know that we need water, we know that we need to drink water, we know that we need to eat food. What purpose does it have? Why do we need to do that? I don't know, but it works, it keeps us alive, all of that stuff. So that's why I guess, I mean, and that's why I also feel like, you know, having something paranormal or supernatural happen in a Minecraft world isn't that realistic, like, realistically speaking, but like, sure, I mean, everything could flip in a day, and maybe this particular world was created by a ghost. Like, I don't know! How am I supposed to know, man?
What is going on here? Things just went from strange to incredibly creepy in a matter of seconds. This doesn't just happen on a normal world, but Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a storage locker. So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange.
But it is a
adventure
cool
horror
concept,
map.
though.
Case
It is a
closed.
cool concept.
Except it's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder. If you remember, there's also this PDF. And opening it, we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange, but I'm not really sure. This seems okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference,
Bro,
but
he just-
still, why the
Yeah, he just literally he fucked up.
conflicting stories? Something you may have also
I
noticed
know this sounds contradictory, but it'll make sense later. Okay.
that I can't explain is why Avery's name is now censored. He wasn't censored in the previous videos, but now he's both hidden his name and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot more of this footage, and if you want to figure out what's happening in this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world. Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why, and the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels. After some hesitation, he burrows himself in the left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel. He continues to navigate through the dark water, the tunnel getting narrower and narrower, with no end in sight. Until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we can see tunnel openings sprawling across the walls. Avery scans
That's
around.
cool.
There's
That's
no
pretty
marker
cool.
of where to go, just tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye
I'm pretty
can
sure
see.
it's like that in real
And
life
then he
too.
hears it.
There's just openings and like big cave rooms underwater.
The same sound as when the whispers played previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again. Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by him. The coast is clear, Avery digs out. But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct. He scans the walls again, no obvious sign of which one to pick. So finally, he rolls the dice.
W Entity, that's a great looking build.
Hanne vet inte
Yeah,
om
for
att du
real.
ringer.
Jimmy, jag skulle vilja beställa ett jobb. Eller jag tror att jag vill ha...
The tunnel leads to another junction, and again, after a slight hesitation, Avery goes left. The tunnel continues, getting narrower and narrower.
Like, how much time did this take, man? I mean, okay, assuming it's not supernatural, how long did this take to, like... This must have taken a while to build.
Finally,
Avery goes left, remember the book, don't go left. Maybe it's for some crossroad thingy.
he finds himself in the oasis. Avery looks around the room.
That's so
strangely
freaky, bro.
Almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked on all sides by the same uncanny trees. He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses. Before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here again, it has to break that, but I need to explore. He sails back to the edge of the lake. What it can't avoid doing is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple: set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he meant, but then I heard this. It's almost impossible to make out, but on a few separate instances, while Avery was walking in that original cave, he would randomly pause for a second or two, and now
Yeah, but-
we know why.
That's what I said! I said that, remember? You pointed out earlier, remember? Exactly! That's what I mean! Bro, I knew that! Like, bro, honestly, at that point, I kind of, like, when I first heard it, and I didn't get backup, I just kind of assumed that, you know, the sound is laggy or whatever, but yeah, bro.
Every time he paused, for just a brief moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him, stopping just a fraction of a second too late to be quiet. But okay, if something is somehow really following Avery in a single-player world, how can he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself? Well, that's exactly what he's doing right now.
Out of curiosity, how big do you think the entity is? I mean, do we even know that there's an entity yet? Or is this all just like a paranormal occurrence?
Like he said, he needs time to look around.
I mean, how big I think it is, I have no clue, man. This is just one of the most mysterious videos I've ever seen so
and
far.
explore this world. But while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone. And then, whatever was following him would be exposed. The trap is set. Now it's time to explore.
So many fucking ads, bro. YouTube needs to chill out. YouTube needs to chill out. YouTube needs to chill out. This is ridiculous. Shouldn't even be happening. Nah, this looks scary as shit, bro. Oh wait, it's okay. It's dark outside. Okay. I thought I thought this like dark stuff over here was like. Anyway, I don't know what I was
walks
thinking.
through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk. Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor, the same strange trees. Everywhere he looks, there's nothing. Until, just in the corner of the screen, there's a sign. But it's hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking. Then he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far. What? Where? Third sign? I've only seen this one. But it turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage, just barely hidden in the corners of the screen are two other signs Avery crossed earlier in the recording, though he gave no indication at the time that he noticed them. Avery goes back to all three signs. All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied and he explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these angled ones point in the same direction. And he's right. If you line up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point. He also pulls off this brilliant move,
Yeah, this
which
is some
you rarely
life
see
steal
from
type
these
shit,
protagonists by turning the difficulty
Calculating coordinates! Bro, this isn't a math lesson, bro. It's fucking Minecraft.
peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely genius. But with that said, he returns to the lake to check on his contraption. And nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the hopper, which would be impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole.
This
Now
might
that
be the
he's
smartest
shaken up-
protagonist in any Minecraft horror story. He just made it peaceful so he doesn't starve.
Off whatever
Did he
was
actually?
following him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this.
Because I think I saw him eating. Yeah, go back. He turned it on peaceful so he doesn't starve. Wait, what?
Position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken, the chunks are still fake to check on his contraption. And nothing showed. He difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Rarely see from these protagonists by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely genius. But with that said, he returns to the
what?
lake to check on his contraption.
Wait, can you do that in Minecraft? Can you just change the difficulty mid-game? I didn't even know that.
And nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the hopper, which would be impossible if anything had loaded.
Can you
the
do
chunk.
that on hardcore too? Like if you load up a hardcore world, can you change the game mode there as well?
Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's
Probably not
shaken
hardcore,
off
but the
whatever was
others,
following
alright.
him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this. Something is here. What? How? Why is Avery saying that? Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see? I don't know if it can hear me. But I'm not taking any chances. The grass block. When Avery left the chunk, he didn't just set one trap for the entity, he set two. Without mentioning anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread if the chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
Smart ass protagonist versus smart ass entity. Bro, this is like Ellen Light in Minecraft.
Maybe I am scared.
Välkommen till din sko. Alltid bra pris för vardag, jobb och fest.
Sync your RGB devices to your favorite
Wow, look at
games
that,
with
a
Signal
Minecraft ad,
RGB,
though.
which is an RGB app that
It's technically
supports
a
thousands
computer
of
app, but
devices
anyway.
from brands like Razer, Corsair.
The other sign was pointed head on.
I failed you so many times. I committed so many crimes, and I was pretty sure of myself. You gave me reasons to be somebody else. Baby, I'm home again. I thought that
Honestly, I think this guy would do well in Lifesteal.
Avery walks through.
I think this guy would do well
A
in
tunnel
Lifesteal.
which
Avery, I think
turns
Avery would do
into a
well in
maze.
Lifesteal.
And slowly,
Especially
but
in the
surely,
survival aspect of things.
dead end after dead end.
Also, notice how he pretended to not realize that there was something else with him before saying that what he truly knew without sending it in chat. He literally beat the entity into... He's literally beating the entity into believing that he's being tricked even though he isn't. Yeah, I picked up on that as well.
Avery navigates through it.
to be somebody else, it's alright. Baby, here I am. I was lost. Now I'm found again. It's alright. Baby, here I am. It's alright.
He's also leaving breadcrumbs in the maze? Wait, what? Wait, that's purposeful?
Avery is clearly smart. Smart enough to set a trap, and smart enough to set a backup. But whatever this thing is that's following him, it's smart too. Smart enough to block up the tunnel it entered from. Smart enough to refill the hopper with items after loading the chunk. Smart enough to hide its presence. This world seems to be guiding Avery somewhere. The whispers in this tunnel coercing him to enter the cave. The signs
Breadcrumbs is a strategy used in mazes where somebody... oh my god, I hate this cough. Where somebody places an object and pathways which lead to that ends, just like how he's placing the blocks in certain pathways. Yeah,
pointing
I
to the
mean...
secret entrance under the tree. Whatever this world is, it's leading Avery. But to what? We don't know. All we do know
I've
is
never
that
heard of it
he
before, at least.
isn't alone. And finally, Avery exits the maze into another giant room with what looks like a cipher above a door, with 3 levers
Let me guess. His unemployed ass is gonna solve it. Wild yes or no?
right in front of it. Avery stares up at it, says he'll need a pen and paper, and blocks up the tunnel where he came from. The footage ends with him staring up at the code, deep in thought. From what I can see, the code atop the doorway looks something like this. It doesn't immediately remind me of anything, and plugging it into a cipher decoder gives me no—
Bro, what do you mean? He looked at this and said, it doesn't immediately remind me of anything. Of course not! What is this supposed to remind you of, bro? The good old days? The time you won a swing and fell off? Like, bro, This is the most gibberish I've ever seen.
It doesn't immediately remind me of anything, and plugging it into a cipher decoder gives me no ideas either. Running each of the candidate ciphers just gives gibberish every single
my
time.
God,
Whatever this
dude.
code is, there's unfortunately no way that I or Avery can solve it. The second half of the footage picks up with 17 minutes of just staring at the wall, and then he gets it. Okay, I guess it was solvable. Avery says it's a good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where two ciphers are layered
What?
one on top of the other to make a code almost undecipherable.
Bro.
How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle isn't over yet. There's still this gate, which
Avery's so smart
suspects
that
is
he
some
saw the
sort of
puzzle that-
combination lock. But instead of
Yeah,
a pen and
like,
paper, his solution this time
He's just nonchalant like that.
is a bit
I hate this spacebar so much.
Bit
Just
more-
play the video.
how do I
play
put
the
this?
video.
efficient. And with that, he's... Wait. Who's Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a second too short, and we get a glimpse of the name.
It's another character. It's another character. This isn't even Avery. Holy shit! No, this is kind of peak. No, like it was already good before. Now this shit is insane.
This isn't Avery's name. This isn't Avery's skin. Maybe the
It's the original owner of the computer. That's why the stories are different. What? Wait, I'm trying to think. When did Dear Lord come into play? Oh, so we've been watching him play this almost the entire time.
reason that we got two different stories about where this world came from is because the player we've been watching this entire time
Yeah.
isn't Avery at all. But if that's the case, then who is this? The world at the beginning is clearly the same one that Avery was playing on. So what's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the description and the document? And if it's not Avery, then who is this other person and why are they claiming that this is their world they found? I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to find out is to keep watching as Durlord walks through the tunnel after the puzzle and finds himself in the village.
Avery, I found a computer in the storage locker and Minecraft was pre-installed. Lord, I got Minecraft and the world was already made. yeah, I mean, yeah, this is getting more and more believable by the second. Sorry, I mean supernatural. It's getting more and more supernatural by the second. I mean, it's good though. I mean, this is really entertaining. Lord didn't say anything about the mine he was at in the beginning not being his. So it's probably his. But he did seem confused with everything that happened in the cave. So everything after that was probably made by the entity. You're really picking up on stuff here. Damn it, dude. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, bro, how long did this take, man? I mean, sorry, no. I mean, obviously, the world was like this from the beginning. Just forget what I said. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Avery part in the beginning happened after this part that we're watching right now. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty obvious, I'd say. But wait, did Avery discover that hole in the wall? I can't even remember. Because I can't remember when it transitioned from Avery to Lord.
It's empty. This village is strange. It's clearly abandoned, if the cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious, and all the chests and containers have nothing inside of them. There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpets, beds, and flooring, but wherever Durlord looks, he can't find anything of interest, no lead on where to go or what to do from here. The fountain and statue in the town center is by far the most eye-catching.
After the discovery of the book, they found a secret code in Avery's inventory, which led them to this video. Oh, okay. It's kind of confusing. Yeah, I mean, kind of. I'd say it's pretty fucking confusing, but anyway.
Decoration here.
I get it
but
now.
Like we can see, it too is empty. There's no path to take from there. So, is this the final area then? The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following him?
No,
I'm
not at all.
not sure, and clearly Durlord isn't
okay.
either, since
Never
he
mind.
keeps looking around for anything out of the ordinary, anything that might give him a clue of where to look next.
The statue probably has some significance, especially because it's in the center of the town. True. And it kind of like, it kind of sticks out because it's very unique looking. Okay, what is he doing, bro? Wait, that's a building. It was like a church thingy. This man's pickaxe is on life support. He's probably gonna die in here. I'm assuming that whoever lived there wasn't accepted by the rest of the town, considering that their house is so far away from everyone, or maybe they just didn't want to. I mean, there's so much to speculate about in this video. Like, my goodness, that what you just said is just one thing of many. Like, who knows what's going on at all, bro? on, man. Don't turn back now, bro. Oh, he closed the thing. Yeah, he's being careful.
I hate it here. These idiots are insufferable. They think that devotion will save them. Rest assured, it will not. Not that it will do them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't. But it doesn't help that there are some of them who truly believe they'll be saved. The king is coming, Maya. If anything, I wager that their king is already here. It's watching me
Wait.
write this. I don't particularly care. I just want this to be done with. The sooner I can leave, the better. He's arrived. I don't know why anyone is surprised to find that out. This is exactly what they were hoping for. I'm going. I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found this, I implore you, turn back, disconnect, forget about this world. It's not for you. If you've come here, you must be curious. I know you must want to continue onwards. So I know that this is a heavy ask, but please.
That is insane for you to say, considering how much and how long it took to get here in the fucking first place, bro. Fuck. Why the fuck would I turn back now, bro? I've already risked my fucking life.
Do not go any further. For your own good.
For my
Do
own
not.
good. Bro, please. Like, what are you talking about? Bro, like, what kind of plot armor is this, bro? Are we dead ass? Is that the crossroads they were talking about in the beginning? Probably, yeah. Have you seen... Wait, Solo, okay, can you tell me this? Have you seen this video before? Like, did you send me it not knowing what it was about? Because the thing is, you don't have to spoil it or anything, but like, I've seen half of it. Oh, okay. Okay, because we're well, like, we're way past that point now. Bro, you're going left. Alright, bro. Come on, man. Nice. Non-existent black blocks. That's very, very reassuring. Yeah, you can punch him. So he's literally just entering the void. To be fair, this isn't Avery. He wasn't the one who saw the book. Wait! You're right! So maybe this is the guy who... Maybe this is the guy who wrote the book. And he's about to die here, maybe? Because he's going left? That's actually a very good point. I mean, at this point, I don't even know what to think. Weird? You don't say. Guys, he thinks getting a bunch of random items in his inventory after stepping on a non-existent black block is weird? Pfft, what a weirdo. That's completely normal. I don't know why he's weirded out, bro. What? The sensor bar is honestly more scarier than any Minecraft build they could have placed there. Yeah, facts, bro. That black sensor bar reminds me of, I don't know if you've seen it, like the Mandela catalog, like analog horror, bro. That shit was creepy, bro. Because it's not even like a normal sensor bar, it's just like a black box. Like, completely redacted. As redacted as possible. Bro, this is plot armor, bro. I don't even care. I don't even... Wait, it's that room! What?
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left.
Oh, I knew... I don't know how I predicted that shit. I don't know how I predicted that shit. I swear to God, I've never seen this video before. I swear to God. On everything I know and love, I have not seen this video before. I swear to God.
Don't be fooled. It's listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't
Okay, no, seeing the context now makes this so much scarier. It makes it so much scarier. Did he see the entity or something, and he felt so powerless when seeing it that he just typed this out?
from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. 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 And the footage ends. Right there. Durlord was the person who wrote the book in Avery's world. How? It shouldn't even be possible that the tunnel led him back to that mine. Durlord found this world on his computer, and Avery found Durlord's old laptop in the storage locker and has been playing on it ever since. But what is this world? What was following Durlord in this footage? And most importantly, what was behind those gates? I didn't put that sensor bar there, that was in the original footage. Whatever is behind that black square was enough to drive probably the smartest protagonist I've ever seen into running for his life. Something that a whole village of people was trying to summon. Something that this entire world has been hiding. A king? What does that even mean? I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you one thing. The code at the end of the book, now with this footage, we can solve it. Each number corresponds to one slot in Durlord's inventory. 1 here and 36 here. Take the first letter of each item, or whatever number is indicated after the dash. From that, we can get this. Run Avery. It's here.
What?
Durlord was giving one last warning, hoping that whatever was following him wouldn't see. But how? How would he?
Bro, so he can just see okay, so you're telling me he's so smart he can just see the future. I guess so. I mean, sure enough, yeah. No, totally believable. Did the thing inside the gate give him power to see the future or something? How did he know Avery was gonna be there eventually? Well, that's exactly what I was saying. Like, bro, the fuck am I watching, bro?
He possibly know that Avery would find this world? There's no way for him to know who Avery even is. Whatever he saw behind those doors, whatever he knows about this world now, we may never understand. But one thing is certain. Whatever was coming for him is coming for Avery next. This isn't over.
Must have been one of those forbidden knowledge entities or whatever, the ones that give you so much knowledge that you can't comprehend it. Maybe, I mean, God knows what, man. What do the comments say? Yo, what the hell, bro? He must be basically don't turn left. Yo, like Avery must be fucking okay. He's got to burn the. He's gotta take his PC that he found wherever, place it in some kind of campfire, burn it. Now it's not enough just discarding it. He needs to burn it, unless he doesn't burn it. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen to him, bro? Maybe this guy will start affecting. Maybe this entity will start affecting people in real life. That was a really good video. I'm gonna like it.